If your life feels wobbly right now, it might not be you. It might be your foundation. A lot of women that I talk to, they feel behind or tired or stuck. And they think that they need more motivation or a better plan. But in fact, what the real problem is more simple. What if you're trying to build purpose on a foundation that can't hold it? In this video, I am going to give you first the 3 pillars that hold up a designed life. Second, how to tell which pillar is wobbling for you. And third, a tiny action that you can do this week. Any real foundation needs at least 3 supports. And if one is weak, then the whole thing shakes. And here are the 3 pillars that I use. 1 is physical, your body and your energy. 2 is personal, and that's your relationships, your boundaries, your self-trust, your inner peace. And the 3rd one is professional, your livelihood and your money flow and how you earn a living. And when all 3 of those things are supported, then that is when your purpose becomes possible. And so, by the way, this framework comes from chapter 2 of my ebook, Sovereign by Design. And if you want to follow along, it is linked in the description. And I'm just using it as a guide while I build this in real time. Purpose is like the house that you want to live in. The pillars are what keep it standing. So let's start with pillar 1, the physical. That is your body, your energy, your stamina. Because here's the truth. If you're exhausted, everything feels harder. Decisions feel heavier. Confidence feels further away. And physical isn't just about being perfect. It's not about having a glow up. It's about being available for you and in your own life. So a tiny check. If your sleep is a mess, your life will feel like a mess. Not morally, not because you're failing, but just mechanically. For me right now, I am keeping it simple in the physical department. My physical P looks like a daily yoga practice where all I need is about 30 minutes, YouTube, and a yoga mat. And I try to get early to bed when I can and just drink water like it's my job. The 2nd pillar, the personal. And yes, this includes mindset, but it also includes relationships. Because you can be doing all of the right things and still feel exhausted if your relationships are draining you. Personal is how healthy are your close relationships? Who has access to you? What do you tolerate from other people? And what do you keep feeling the need to explain? And also, what do you abandon yourself for? And for a lot of us, starting over isn't just changing a job. It's changing patterns. And it's learning to say, I love you, and this just doesn't work for me anymore. That's not selfish. That's sovereignty. For me, personal looks like protecting my inner peace, less over-explaining, more clear boundaries, and spending quality time with the people I love. Not just time, but quality time. 3rd pillar, professional. And this is livelihood, skills, cash flow, work that supports your life. And no, this isn't about becoming a millionaire. It's about reducing pressure so that you can make choices from purpose and not from panic. Because when livelihood feels shaky, it leaks into everything else in your life. You can meditate all you want, but then your nervous system is like, cool, but bills. For me, right now, professional looks like choosing a few focused actions each week that help bring in income or strengthen professional bonds. Nothing fancy, just consistent. So here's the full picture. These pillars feed into one another. If your body is depleted, your mind gets louder, and your relationships, they get harder. And if your relationships are draining you, your energy drops and your work gets inconsistent. If your livelihood feels unstable, your body will stress, your mind starts spiraling. And so we don't fix our whole life at once. We strengthen the weakest pillar first. So here's your tiny exercise for today. It's 2 minutes. Ask yourself this: which pillar is wobbling the most right now? Your physical? Are you tired, scattered, low energy? Personal, am I overgiving, over-explaining, or not in harmony with those that I care about the most? Which in essence means losing my inner peace. Or is it professional? Stressed about money, direction, consistency? Now pick one tiny action over the next 7 days, just one. If it's physical, maybe you want to take a 10-minute walk after lunch, or a real bedtime for 3 nights this week. If it's personal, then ask yourself this question: where might I be over giving just in order to keep the peace, and as a result, losing my own peace? Then choose one tiny action. You may want to delay your reply and, say to someone, let me think about that. Or just remove one thing from your week that you resent. If it's professional, choose one focused task that supports your income and do that 3 times this week. Not hustle, not panic, but design. And so this is why I call purpose the 4th P, because purpose isn't something that you just pressure yourself into. It's something that you build towards, but it requires a steady foundation. Next video, we're going to start over with pillar 1. We're going to do a deep dive on the physical P, because health and energy is the first kind of freedom. And if you want your purpose-driven life to be real, you need fuel. Subscribe and come back for that. And tell me in the comments, which pillar are you strengthening this week? The physical, personal, or professional? And remember, stay curious, keep exploring, and every day show up for yourself every single day, even if it's small and even if it's messy, especially if it's messy. See you in the next one.